I literally filmed so much PARALIVES yesterday, I didn't even realize that I had played the game for, hear me out, almost 7 hours. So this is just us using the Paramaker. I sped it up to about double time speed because I was in here a long time and I cut some stuff out because I was really just exploring. I had never opened PARALIVES, I hadn't played anything of it, I had only seen everything that we all had seen in the trailers and different things. So I'm so excited. This is our girl Pandora, and we're gonna kind of treat her like a legacy founder almost, as if we would do in The Sims. I know everybody's comparing it to The Sims, and they're like, don't do that, or some people love comparing it to The Sims. We are just gonna compare it in the ways that is normally the life sim game of my choice. That's what I grew up on, so that is what I'm comparing it. One thing I absolutely loved about the Paramaker is the detail. I was really excited when I first saw that it was only sliders, and even though I had watched the video, it's just different when you get in there and play it for yourself, right? So there's actually a lot of customization options, and they have a lot of good presets. They have a lot of different things like strong noses. I feel like it took us a while in The Sims to get strong noses that actually looked like they fit on a face. And obviously The Sims is cartoony, PARALIVES is cartoony, but there's just something respectful and interesting and cool about the way that they made the facial features that they already have in this game. I already have done some gameplay in a personal save file after I made this para, and I will say there's some huge things that are lacking. Absolutely huge things that are lacking. I couldn't find a way to have a wedding, for example. I think dating is really hard. I think it might be a little bit too hard with the chance system, but maybe there'll be a mod or there'll be an update to come out for that. Point being is I think there's things that could be updated, there's things that could be improved, which is exactly what the devs are looking for. They are super transparent. There's an option in the game to report bugs or suggest features or kind of just give your thoughts on your experience. Again, this is a team of like 15 people, and they just sold about like 250,000 copies. So after, tax and everything of what Steam takes, I think they probably just made at least like $1 million, if not more. And hopefully that will fund the game. It'll pay them for their hard work. They can take some well-earned rest, all of the things. So with this, again, we're just basically treating this girl as if she's going to be our legacy founder, as if she were a sim. And when I first got into the actual game, I was flabbergasted. I didn't know the controls. I will say, I think my biggest issue so far, because obviously they're going to work on the relationship system. Like, there's not really weddings yet. I could just have them elope, and there was like, they put rings on each other, and that was it. That was the animation. Haven't gotten as far as having a baby or anything in my personal save file, but everything so far is still fun. It feels like you're playing an early access game, and it feels like they gave you like an early code so that you could get access to the game early. It's a fun experience to have this game early, despite it not being finished, and they're being 100% transparent that it's not finished. My one worry is that maybe they're biting off a little more they can chew with the expectations that they're setting, but maybe they're gonna pull it off because, I mean, it's been 7 years since we first got word that this game was being developed, and look where it is now. So maybe it'll just take some time, but kind of for the first time, they're getting paid for this. Like, they had a Patreon, but that was it. This is an indie dev team. This is not a game studio where they were allocated a budget to make a game, which is why I think you can tell there's so much passion, even though it's kind of unfinished at this point. But all of that to say is I've been enjoying it so far, and next I'm gonna also do like a longer version of this Paramaker video because I think that's fun too, to kind of like put on in the background. You can hear me exploring a little bit more. But for the rest of this video, I am just going to let the music play, and my thoughts are kind of more explained in the longer version of the video, which will be up relatively soon. So I'm super excited. Check out PARALIVES if you haven't, and the color wheel. The color wheel is just amazing. just a singular lip ring or no? There's this, and then gold. Can I scale it at all? I don't think I can. Okay, so that is something to keep in mind. It does not look like you can scale. What is this earring? I don't know. It doesn't look like you can scale piercings right now. They're not here using face masks, so we'd love to see it. Okay, what kind of vibe is she giving? She's kind of giving me like artist vibes. She's so colorful at the same time. That's I'm realizing I make her body a weird shape. She's just really snatched. Oh, this is the one. This is the winner, obviously. So I like this top, but I was about to say, like, don't pattern, but you can just take the pattern away. So can I? You can choose pattern. There's pattern selection. There's already pattern selection. Now the real test for me is going to be computer science. So I think that's okay. So I'm huge. I might just like kind of some basics first, and then as we get to know her, we can figure out more out as we go on. So what does this do? Okay, that is so nice and material. Control C also. So like that in terms of options. Okay, and there are more accessories. You can give them a disease. You can do prosthetics. Okay, now I know. Oh, this is just her first outfit. What am I even doing? I can make multiple national. So we're just gonna go for it. Okay. Amazing. Let's check out the full body options for your getting. Okay, that's nice. She's kind of giving me like whimsy, but whimsy. I really love this dress. Pretty simple. I'm enjoying the way along there. And then how about take off these? Okay, and then check out your shoes for some heels. Here's the thing: is even if you didn't wear the options and it's something like options, is that they're kind of like making up for it because of the feel. Like that's so much because you can create so many different things. Okay, so we're not outfits. I actually like the joggers, but I don't want them.